Welcome back to What's Good with Joanna Michelle. We're here with the Banks family, and they're going to tell us more about their business endeavor. It's something that's going to be new to the channel, so definitely I'm going to turn it over to the Bankses, and they're going to tell us about what they do.
We are a commercial cleaning franchise, and we only clean commercial businesses. Okay,
perfect. So what's different for you guys right now in the time of quarantine?
In the time of quarantine, we are disinfecting more, touching high touch surfaces. Yep. Anything light switches, phones, anything that everybody's moving, door handles. We are just trying to touch that stuff, and also a lot of desktops because that's where everybody's really at, in walls.
I think we're just touching more of the high touch points areas, disinfecting them more. We're also doing electrostatic fogging, which is just disinfecting an entire room or entire area or entire desk. And we're using a higher grade disinfectant, which kills viruses.
Okay, good. That's good to know. As far as the franchise goes, I would think that our audience would be really interested in learning how you became interested in that. How did you know that that was something you wanted to be a part of?
Well, one, my dad was telling me about it when I was younger. As I got older, he encouraged me to do it. When I ended up finding a company named Corvus. At the time, it's called ProClean, and I invested into that company.
Yes. And where can people learn more about possible franchising opportunities with Corvus?
You can go to www.corvusjanitorial.com.
We're also on all social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook.
Well, we'll make sure to put your guys' links down in the description of the episode below. And that way people will be able to click on the link and learn more about Corvus Janitorial. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode. We appreciate your time. And please join us for more entrepreneurs and businesses. We also will have more musicians and artists on our future episodes. Thanks so much, and make sure you subscribe. Thanks for joining us on What's Good with Joanna Michelle. We're here with a special guest today. Her name is Khandi, and she's going to tell us more about her business and what services and products she has to offer.
Thank you for having me. I am a licensed massage therapist specializing in therapeutic massage, deep tissue, prenatal, and cupping. I'm also a 200-hour registered yoga teacher and a student of yoga at Naropa University, and an artist. I make crystal healing and intentional jewelry such as meditation malas, dainty silver and gold jewelry, and aromatherapy jewelry.
Awesome. We're going to take a look at some of what you mentioned, Khandi, here. So cool. I know you just went to the GEM show a few weeks back. So it looks like you found some good stuff in the bath bombs and stuff. Definitely are really cool looking. So I'm excited about those too. And just let us know, how long have you actually been in business?
Yeah, so I've been licensed and practicing for 4 years. I ran my own practice and mobile massage therapy service in Oklahoma City and Texas, and I had my own office, and then I worked traveling, doing different yoga retreats and music festivals with my partner, and then I moved to Colorado to pursue my education in somatic psychology and yoga studies, and that's when I started working at Elements Massage. So I work at a professional massage studio up the street from me now, as well as running my own mobile massage therapy practice. I started making bath bombs completely organically. I was doing, 4 to 5 massages a day, would come home, my muscles were tired, my body was tired, and my self-care ritual was to take an Epsom salt bath. And I'm definitely an advocate for CBD, so I started adding CBD to my bath bombs that I started making because just naturally I've been very crafty and love to make things. So then my partner and I decided to sign up for the Denver Gem and Mineral Show last minute. Even with COVID, we were a little worried how it was going to go, but it turned out well, and I started putting crystals in my bath bombs because I look at my bath time as a self-care ritual, and adding that little piece of Mother Nature in there adds a little beauty and joy for me, and I just wanted to share that with others. So yeah, that's kind of how those came to be.
I'm super excited about those too, actually. And the next question that we kind of ask all of our entrepreneurs is, and you kind of mentioned with COVID was a concern, you know, what have you had to change with how you're running your business in lieu of all of these safety protocols that are now in place?
Yeah, so being a licensed massage therapist who works at a corporate job, you know, I'm very in the news with DORA and all the regulations and different protocols. So, you know, I use those in my own individual practice. I wear a mask. I ask my client to wear a mask. I have switched from using washable face covers to disposable face cradle covers. I sanitize in between each client very thoroughly. Of course, always washing my hands, and you know, just taking that extra precaution and doing a more thorough intake process to make sure that we're both safe and it's going to be beneficial for both parties.
I'm sure, you know, with these stressful times, are you finding that you're busier? Like, more people are reaching out for your kind of, you know, your healing? Because I know that it's definitely stressful times for all of us. So how would you say that's affected your actual flow of business now? Because I know at first it was really hard for a lot of people because everything just stopped. But now are you finding that your schedule's filling up faster, or how would you gauge things?
Yeah, at the beginning, of course, it was a lot slower and everything was a little bit more uncertain. And as things have unfolded, you know, people have really needed that physical healing and self-care time. So I have been a lot busier. I've also had a lot more time to sit at home and make the bath bombs and make the jewelry, because I'm not, you know, actively going to classes or, you know, going to the gym and doing the regular things that I normally do. So I have more time to dedicate to my art and creative practice. So that's definitely taken off a lot for me. And yeah, I'm actually offering clients a pay what you can service, because I think that these different holistic healing services, such as like massage, acupuncture, yoga therapy, are just super important and definitely help with body, mind, spirit, you know, immune system, circulatory system, respiratory system, you know, breathing is a huge part of it. So I'm now offering discounted prices to all my clients, because I think these things should really be accessible right now. And we're all struggling right now. It's been a crazy year, and you know, I don't want finances to get in the way of people really receiving like the healing and the self-care that they need.
Thank you so much for doing this for our community. It's definitely it's a part of why I do what I do with this YouTube channel, and so we're hoping to reach you know, all of Colorado at the very least. So we definitely appreciate you having that option, and thank you for mentioning that today. Last but not least, I want to make sure that everyone knows kind of where to find you and how to schedule for appointments or how to order your bath bombs.
Yeah, so you can find me on Facebook, Embody Divinity Designs, or my name. Just simply send me a message. We'll link it in the comments. And my Instagram is Embody Divinity. And then, you know, my email is embodydivinitydesigns@gmail. So any of those options will be great.
Yes, so definitely look in the description below for all of Khandi Vargas's information, and we'll have all of the links there for you also.
Cool.
So everyone's gonna know where to find you, and I'm super excited to have this relationship with you now and know about everything that you do. And we just want our community to really know, you know, that these services are still available right now, and that everyone's just utilizing more aggressive safety protocols in terms of sanitization and you know, just making sure that people know that you can still tap in and support our local businesses and artists. So stay tuned for more artists, and thank you so much, Khandi, for being on our episode. We really appreciate you.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to speak to you all today. And if there's any last message I can leave with you is just please take time to take care of yourself, because these times are hard and sometimes we lose sight of what's really, important, but the only person that's going to get you through this is you. So make sure to take care of yourself, and I would love to be a part of your healing. Thank you.
That's a great message. We appreciate it. And we'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay. Stay tuned. Subscribe.